Odo Broni ene maami Akosua Serwaa omu nyina yekuna civil marriage bi ankoso wo Germany between maami Akosua Serwaa and daddy Lumba ene say German awari ane e say daddy Lumba ne maami Akosua Serwaa eye wo German no kwane court ame hu say awari bi ankoso sa e de ne ba ya court say awari bi ankoso sa e de ne ba ya court say Odo Broni ne maami Akosua Serwaa nyina yekuna omu nyina daddy Lumba yerenom abisia nyabotire na afa mi nkyeremu man tu ba so subscribe, like, comment na afa share more the phobi enya bi enhye. Today is the final day edema daddy Lumba ni case here dey ba court say maami Akosua Serwaa na dey sa asemi ba court o say court nka nkyere Odo Broni say anase Ghana man nyina say ono nko she is the only surviving spouse edema daddy Lumba ena afa nso ma Odo Broni enye kuna e daddy Lumba eyie na se ena chese court no or the babedan court nka bi man nti asem we ye start here last month ena chese ye start asem we ni atwetwe na basa ne asre sa abedru pempen so say enti on the 17th na kire say court ne start say obi anfa na dance emra na ye ka asem 17th no adanse fo ni nyina e baba be pie mu kama chese bibia nso so e kon kan e mama me Georgina begina adake ma de chenye Benestina fosu begina adakem na de chenye teacher kantanka begina adakem ema na de chenye ya wada ye ko break Friday teacher kantanka be ye ne cross examination if you want ebusa pen begina adakem ye nye edwada ebusa pen ni begina mbna da ebusa pen ni begina ena chese ye fi ho ena bnada no Odo Broni so witness wa begina me Mr James e begina ena chese court ni chire se sa na me nu eda ye we me ukura ne eye ya wada ode kwa akoye prepare ne ho ne tese nne ode abegina mama ye no ne ebehunu se maami Akosua Serwaa ono nkwane eye daddy Lumba ye anaso obi foforo ka ne ho se de abusa panyin so ka se maami Akosua Serwaa ye jai no etisa na se ntisa Odo Broni so se ye ware ne no nso no krebe ne nso wo enti ene judge ne chere se by 11 na so obi atna se ye no kre by 10 na se court dem ho ayemma a lawyer for bebe twitwiri bie na nke ye kwa ye nyenya ba bitina wo se high court 5 edoma efa ne noso nenso so no ya na yetimi enya ba bitina kakra enu nti na ya obeti yes ya pam we no ya na judge ni so on pese ni pa begina ho ne court dem on pesa enti wa asam ne nhada mfa ho na wa ma wa penes yenso ensem trofo enya ba bi atanti enya ba bitina o edwodu ye ho jeje dem nana de akoya yenya ba bi ntina lawyer fo abochi ama nkunya no kwa asa kofa extra one dia ba lawyer fo abochi yes enne bayire ne enti aba 11 judge baba film from enti 11:27 11:18 ehu say eye Odo Broni lawyer aba be pie mo honum kama ono nso ene ne junior lawyer anche 11:27 ehu say busapanyin so lawyer senso aba anche ne ehu say lawyer kusi enso so ya maami Akosua Serwaa ono nso lawyer ba enti 11:27 lawyer 42 aba obi edi ni nkomo ne chese eye lawyer ba ko edi enyum ne firm na nyum odi firm nyina ayehu amba na yehu baba esansi we si madinkuni enti na which is which na yehu ni se maami Akosua Serwaa na edinkuni anaso Odo Broni na yehu na ne yentu etutu bia na yehu nti anche ena se otemu afọ betina na egwem ti 11:36 ena otemu afọ justice betina na egwem kama beje na edwa na ne justice betina na egwem no epamacho mfa ncheme esanse medile mu time bebre sorry say menti me any time so na masai me kakra nsa na meba ena ne opa ya cho ye je acho pa ni tunza say obi ko on power cho wa ba ne court nti on time open no de ba enyo na abebe ye cho obi on power cho ba heledi se bi nyame anim no kura ni ebo nsamati ko wa bo adwuma so obuo kwan so kasapa so anidie mu donkum ni fa nyina ebi kaya ne nsem trofo nyina sanse obi on makwa nka sebi nsem trofo bi ma eye wrong captions enko ma mu wura mu biem so upon everything also no de obema ye wura from day one ekowura mu kwa no like last week Friday say enkaka kete nka ye nyina nke ye ho kire ye nenso otemu afọ ibu a ye ma ite say ye gina asem ni mum and so pa chow and then a lawyer for Isoli and a lawyer William Kusia or Mammy Akosua Serwaa lawyer epeja ni mu e kire se oh me obubo lawyer se keka wo mu ho and abusa panyin so lawyer epeja ni mu dam ni kwasai kwajo and se Alhassan Hoji and Afifati Ali omuni abusa panyin lawyer sa lawyers for insu fi baba jama and associates me fan so Daddy Lumba for su family for mu lawyers no and a PM and so mu kama abusa panyin no eno no Odo Broni Alex Osayusu and afi kwasi and ono so ono so Odo Broni ni lawyers and then a transition funeral home for so by say JBD akoda afi eduedomane omunyina so showcase ye omunyina me ehu so mu ye present Odo Broni enipa representing no James Beni Akobwaten a oyo Odo Broni ni nua ni kunu no and afi abusa panyi ba ye Mama Georgina na representing Mama Akosua Serwaa. Yes, everybody was present. Now there's a court in what's a proceeding. So now who and the court no say and I say and I'm say apostle way munti apostle no ya lawyer kusi so ya apostle and so say I'm say apostle way munti what's ya started the free quotation Bible nim so yeah oh you can say Okoti, yes, Okoti, 2 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 8. Or say, we cannot do nothing against the truth, but for the truth. And Okoti, it was very sweet. What you are saying, a more dead. When to me, be bien tiaman, no credit, no credit, children, or what I was saying, the yeka. Rachel said, Nature, I send Yara, dead, Geneva Cano, her ladyship, ever kind a feeling Caribbean anymore. Or the no cranny be beer, ever kind of a feeling Caribbean no mano brebro, and over Jom. A feeling Caribbean no cretro do, and no basis to the Amagana man, and so to me say, sir, this particular case, a real self and any social media for so far, a movie videos near the other. And to say what trusty as some and after one can say the city, ebia, ye be say or tantro. Into some lucrative no beka and I just say or starting me who say Mammy Akosua Serwaa one day assembly back court or chair say a court in man say she is the only surviving spouse the mother the Lumba and so no no chair say hey I no press I said that the Lumba a German citizen and also a German citizen and so me who sampa that the Lumba a German citizen and no my quad is never more your bedroom honum and I feel so Odo Broni ni nipa just or share that Lumba if you brother Lumba betina Ghana kosi say that Lumba to anano mo nsie do enti asam de ono no kin kan yo o my 74 pages and I know kin kan de my name said yes na fata de wo se ditie no and obobo so de my kama said ono so ye nipa like 74 pages say my eh enka be wie de cause it wasn't easy for her na easy cry enti no enti ni nyina kosi say Mama Akosua Serwaa and they presenting marriage certificate our course dem ho marriage certificate no presenting ye no Mama Georgina and so presenting documents be say her documents na signatures no contradicting ho said the Broni lawyers ne kan na say no signatures ne nyepe enti marriage certificate no presenting and your marriage certificate no mum extract from the family book and marriage certificate lawyer could see presenting as original marriage certificate if you that the Lumba name Mama Akosua Serwaa ho e ba ye no enye marriage certificate name extract from the family book and it say senke marriage certificate and ke be hu signatures also ento me hu say Mama Akosua bempuma abegina adaka mu no Mama Akosua bempuma aka say na ni Kocha ani hweti asantem wo ho abra na dade Lumba ne Mama Akosua Serwaa ware wo Germany no enti ohun mu so mo sensan krata which means mo sensan certificate which mo sensan certificate there is a certificate signatures also so certificate so mo present here enye certificate signatures which means say certificate be anywhere so certificate be anywhere there was no marriage civil marriage between Mama Akosua Serwaa and the late Daddy Lumba. Aye hu and I caught them we di. Enti I want no na say aye hu and I see it twaso. E ya de sent was say it twaso. Enti o me be hu say abusuapanyin nso nsɛm a ɔka ne court no na oni vivid evidence san say ne nsɛm bi a ɔka bi akyerɛ sɛ asɛ obi na aka akyerɛ no ne nsɛm bi a ɔka bi oni solid evidence enti ontimi nyina abusuapanyin nsɛm ne so nka sɛ maame Akosua Serwaa yɛ gyae no esan sɛ amammerɛ ne amane a yɛsua no wɔ ɛhɔ no ma teacher kantanka de ma yɛ ne sɛ ansa na obi begya wa yɛ sɛ afanu ne nie no nyina ahyia ma kyɛ sɛ yɛgye tiri nsa no aha sɛ yɛfra afa na afa ne ma ɛne yɛbɛtumi agyina so agya awareɛ enipa baako ntimi nyɛ nsa enti anaasɛ nipa baako ntimi mfa nsa ma sɛ magya awareɛ da bi gye sɛ abusua no mienu na ahyia agya awareɛ no wɔ hɔ ansa na obi abɔ ne nkuro ansa na awareɛ timi agu enti ontimi nyina abusuapanyin asɛm na ɔkan sɛ maame Akosua Serwaa ne Lumba gyaeɛ no ɛso nka sɛ maame Akosua Serwaa ɛne Lumba awareɛ no na eni hɔ ɛna ɔno nso kyerɛ sɛ adansefo ɛba court hɔ nyinaa no Odo Broni dance ni efe ni say James Beni Akobwate ni dance ni a na dance no was credible before kan ye no e kire say ensem biara James Beni Akobwate ogina mu as dance ni di ma Odo Broni kan ye no na esi so pepepepepepepe na ono nso tena se ohwehwe ni nsem mu eye niema no utimu say ne nsem no kretro do Mr. James Beni Akobwate ka kire say Osia that Lumba ni Odo Broni ewo kwa waduamoa 2006 ena tomorrow no so kire ye say maame Akosua Serwaa se wentimi any that Lumba relocate to Ghana because no breastfeed ne baketwa no say henso a ye se ne baketwa no nso so anya 20 years now which means say e baketwa no ya woni 2005 2006 na kire say ye se that Lumba relocate to Ghana 2013 no enye no kre se eyampa se mi yiri se ati ase se yampa se na esata ma breastfeeding ne ban ketwan dia which means say that Lumba relocated to Ghana somewhere 2006 2006 said Odo Broni witness no e kan ye no na che so Odo Broni witness ni e kan no kre say o se only that Lumba dey 4 years and san no ye no ho ade na che say ye Odo Broni ho ade 2010 enti odi ekọ widowhood right no e ma ye hunu say ye wo so ye kuna ne de ni kwan so ye kuna e no so widowhood right ni ya ade a ye e de hye be ma ne animonyam ene say obi ohonum kwa ye nware na under customary marriage asem na ye kai esan tetesi a be hu say civil marriage bia ni ho between maame Akosua Serwaa ne Dad Lumba esan are we talking about customary marriage. And before that, he educated us on customary marriage. Actually, it's a customary marriage or polygamous. And an ordinance marriage, German men, you can't say civil marriage, no. A monogamous. And marriage is a hodromians, a customary marriage, ordinance marriage, and after Islamic marriage. And Islamic, any customary marriage, no, is the same, meaning a polygamous. But Islamic marriage, no, now up to 4. Customary marriage, now up to 2 billion, trillion, zillion. And so we are dealing with customary marriage here. Meaning Samotima said, yeah. Aha. And so me ebe who say, and the customary marriage, you know, say obiwa, nese evening po, young married obano, nese wani bema na wa, ebu se afon beti mi ajina to say, oh, or ye yere, into beti mi ayekuna. And I teacher can to me at say, Ebano, kunaya, whom no one them, our idea, whom no one them, and a kunayan so ye, say we do kunwaya one. And some may kunini crazy, Kenyan see a kunini, and I say, or maybe I did any ball to be not mini casubum. And so what's a man, your money, a soon family when I'm from no, or Muya Bibia, come. And to widowhood rights, and yet, you can't say, who be obedient who are name, a young mania, yet the ma, you kuna now, yet a weddano. And see about divorce. And what should I say? Under customary marriage, no, so only or babity, and I bear my bitty. Say, but Lumba no won't yet the Lumba sem na yeka. And it's an amani Akosua ni Lumba tia. So we don't know more than 2 years. We can classify it say our renebu. Our renew you. And the mammy Akosua Serwaa once you got that the Lumba or PPP. Yes, our real no, you classify it say. awareɛ no ɛnni hɔ bio ɛsiane sɛ maame George na nkasa yɛ mu no ɔma yɛte aseɛ sɛ every other Lumba, whether 2 years, whether 5 years, whether 17 years, whether 20 years, whether 19 years, that the Lumba relocated to Ghana no. Or my young and says, Mammy, Akosua Serwaa any number. Which means, sir, Obedina so aka senators are Wariana, Sananka, Wariana, or Honman, Mammy Akosua Serwaa, any that the Lumba day, Ebeba. Say, Yabon is Odo Broni, Warren 2010. Yabon is a Mammy Akosua Serwaa, Jani Kunu Honum. For years, listen to no, our real classify and say our real good. Say, Mammy, I was one that Lumba, you can spy our ends, our real day, our real no good. And NHS, you could class some na church yard besi say that the Lumba will be on pet when you on pet how. And nuntina a bra, not that the Lumba didn't birthday, oh, Bayview Village, no. Okay, September 2024, or catch a Viasam and a man in our say, Meme Yira, Akosua Serwaa, Mati Sikawa Reno, or Beya poison me, or see, or judge in this way, General to Casse. So, now that the Lumba Mammy Akosua Serwaa. On the same platform, on the same day, on the same birthday, yeah, can once a year, on the same human being talking, who talk, that the Lumba, so Saka say, Odo Broni, Nation, one a year, and I saw any mama into what I say, and I see and sada. Which means, say, Odo Broni, Odo Broni, and so, you say, on the same platform, that Lumba and so catch Odo Broni, say, Odo Broni, you into a just answer me, that the Lumba can, yeah. Actually, we are some and a man in I want the birthday, baby village, September 2024, say. Akosua Serwaa Mammy Akosua Serwaa ye Odo Broni so ye the next year say Akosua Serwaa and Odo Broni na yekuna enti sa nsem we e otemu afo ni gina so a or the pass ye say enam say civil marriage bia anywhere between Akosua Serwaa and that the Lumba ntino na customary marriage na customary marriage so for so say be na betima ware oba dodo bi ope no Odo Broni ene Mammy Akosua Serwaa nyina yekuna enti abusia asaman e course wo court na so still na team legal wife for say yenti asie enti ewie yenso enya akonya ne lawyer Dominic Mokasa ye ono lawyer Fati Ali Yala a oye abusapanyin ni lawyers na afi lawyer Alex Osei enso so ye ne no nso kasa ye na busia omu eni age bebre sanse sa ma ye defendant Odo Broni edinkunim oni nkunim kra na at least nia na kuma pese wa yede mada de Lumba no abem sa pepepe.
What transpired, the plaintiff Mammy Akosua Serwaa came to court for a declaration that she should be made the only surviving spouse of Daddy Lumba, and that the court should also prevent Odo Broni from acting as the wife of Daddy Lumba. And we defended that no, the court cannot comply with the request of Mammy Akosua Serwaa that we cannot behave or be seen as the wife of Daddy Lumba. And as far as we are concerned, we were legally and lawfully married under customary law. And the court upheld that submission. The court today ruled that Mammy Akosua Serwaa is also married under customary law to Daddy Lumba, but she's not the sole surviving spouse of Daddy Lumba, and that she is a surviving spouse, and Odo Broni is also a surviving spouse. And in this regard, the family can permit both women to perform the widowhood rites in honor of Daddy Lumba.
Okay, so does it mean that the case, the lawsuit or what the constitution say that if somebody marries customary and go to court to marry civilly, the customary one is being cancelled? Does it mean that doesn't hold again?
It holds. It holds that if you marry under customary law and you perform wedding or you marry under the ordinance, the customary law or the customary marriage is no more in existence. You call it transformation. It's transformed into the civil or ordinance law. But when you come to court, you have the responsibility to prove that your marriage was contracted under the ordinance, and for which reason you are the sole or lawful wife. But when you come to court and you fail to prove that, then it means the customary law survives. And under customary law, a man can marry as many as he wants.
What do you make of the fact that the client should be happy now?
Our client, of course, he has been devastated since the loss of a husband, having two underage, in fact, 6 underage children to bring up alone. It's devastating, but it would have been much worse, distressful, if the court had ruled otherwise, that she cannot even be recognized as the surviving spouse. So on that score, she is delighted. But at all time, she has never, Odo Broni has never held the position that Akosua Serwaa was not that the Lumba's wife. She never held that position. That's why in court even he is saying that she is a surviving spouse, but not the only surviving spouse. So she's not against Akosua Serwaa also being recognized as a surviving spouse of that Lumba.
Okay, so in case somebody also come up claiming that she's also a wife, bringing evidence just as your client did.
Yeah,
you'll be happy.
Customary law, once you can prove, mind you, marriage under customary law principally is between the two families. So if you can bring, but the point, there's a legal position. Why late? If you want the court to help you, the law is you must not sleep on your rights.
Yes.
You, as soon as you hear that a case is being conducted and the outcome of the case will affect you, you must immediately come to court. But if you wait and the court, now the court is closed, you come to raise, you have a lot of impediments.
So this issue of bigamy doesn't come in, right?
Bigamy coming, not in this case.
Not in this
Bigamy
case.
does not come
Not
in
at
this
all.
case, not at all. The court did not try bigamy, and there was no proof, there was no evidence of the existence of bigamy as between Daddy Lumba and Odo Broni.
So,
It did not come in
how
at all.
prepared is your client for the burial and the
Our
funeral
client has always been prepared since the demise of the husband. She had lived with the husband for 17 good years. She had taken care of him during the entire sickness. Of course, we have been praying, and it's on record that even the night before that Lumba passed on, she has been holding prayer conferences worldwide for the good health and the recovery of that Lumba. So at any point in time, once custom demands that she performs any rites in honor of a deceased husband, she will.
Raised the case that there was a dissolution of marriage between the plaintiff and the deceased.
That was not upheld by the court, because the dissolution of marriage is not by only two people. As we said, the customary marriage is a marriage between first the two parties, but also the two families. So you cannot just come to court and say that the mere presentation of drink, what the court said, it may be true, but more evidence should have been led. You can come to court, you have a right, you have a truth, but if you do not play by the court rules to support your case, you can lose. So what the court said was, yes, there's evidence that drinks have been presented, but that is not enough for Abusua Panyini to say that the customary marriage between Akosua Serwaa and Daddy Lumba had been dissolved.
So in effect, you are satisfied with the ruling?
We are extremely more than satisfied, because we had all that we wanted, and then all that we wanted to prevent, we were able to prevent all that we wanted to prevent.
So the name?
The name is Osewusu with Akosua from Cardinal Law Group Accra for Odo Broni.
No, the court
We are hearing that we are going to create a match.
We haven't heard that. We are speaking from Abusua Panyini's voice. It's 13th December. Until he communicates any other information, it is still 13th December.
So now your client is happy with it.
All clients must be happy. Like I said earlier, it is a win-win situation for both women.
Ye ye die beba na me kru bibi nto beba Ghana me mo die me makose je wa me kwaso le die but me se me kru decide me a me bo woni wo ba kro nyina dua na me de wonne na ebusu nyina da ase if you say abrochira sitina den especially Germany papa ene me wa Ghana he me ko na let us egu me chi bu be 50 pressure wo be fem oba be sere akwa dwuma obehwe nkwala na ukru be ye bibi na oba bi fi ba bi wa mle o na baba wo se ono so ye yele ono ukuna wo mama Akosua Serwaa nyame nsira no na bi mama Akosua je wade a kenkwala no mpo me fa me kru ho do mpo nye wo mu ntu
Mami say edin na be masa wo betumi agya wo kun ho e wo Germany so mbra Ghana na wo ni
me pa cha asem no minimu bebre but me se bi de me na ehye ma me ni su me kuta nkwala mini bi ku ekuta nkwala me kru ha sese ye na se bibi ni na se ono ba ha na me ntena kire nhwe kire na se me kru be fa oba e wa ha papa ya o because maybe why put my journey obi nim say me wo Germany ha bibi akra na this one 18 years asa na beti me agya ne ho ba ye de wo pe me ba me do mo gya wo bi me ba pani wo ho de obo or 24 ntimi optimi hwe ni nuamo e bia na sister ko so ni ne baba or 24 de ne ba keto bi be gya no e na kwala na so ma setena eden won tete ne wo ho na afa ne ma ha se wo metena ha what mase enti no e yo mo mienu nti ase na bia anya adwuma nti ya papa ne nuka senka e bia wo de sa di ne yele no na mo Odo Broni misle Nyankopon se onka nakoma na huro na ohu no oma ne nyo ifi so bi didi na enye ne de se na anka na ebetimi aka ne ba bia na ne na bi eduru ho no ma monka se adai ifi sa bocha se tena ye mama ko nyame nshira wa ye ho sa na ne mle de o sika ye dwa na nka wo na wo pe na mimi se de hey minya wo bi ade bati nipa kro mi kun le dro bi akọ nhwe no no wo do heche blue no bra no gina ho no na ko nipa kro nko friend dem mi si mi ni be ye kra me ko sire makoto be ya be kun ne wabusua
really now
papa what's areho papa ha dwene eya me ya papa fi say unu obi be sha bra base mi ko de be fa desert ana ode me fe poso ana ya be du ba bi sei na se Nyankopon ya de ya dan ya sie na se sebi nyame mfa se na wuni ho a na oba bi abase okun ne ma wo nke be yedwe mi de obi ti bi fa se na mi mom me mi se nko oba bi so dem mom oba bi a wote se bi ajai fi se de ya wa wote obi ku hu jai enye
obi kunu kwa 6 won kwa no obi kunu kwa 6 na enti wo so na ma ene kunu pie because wo ye ya wo ye ho empanyifo si otumi wa oro ka wa fa wa beti so what you say otumi wa oro ka wa fa wa beti because ye no ane say na amene enti Lumba no Akosua Serwaa no nim se Lumba pasumdue na odi asem ne ba akota na ibuso Akosua Serwaa no nim se Lumba e pasumdue na odi asem ne ba akota enso ba ye no apai say side check nkon oba ba ye kuna ene ekuma se de se 13th no se March no se sayo ye nyina ya wa ha ene ebe ye dwe pa ene into wo gina mo Odo Broni me achi akai I amane no how dey onim sa amane be say amane kura Nyankopon dey ayi we say ehia atum no dey ayi fence kasemu fence odi atum no anu ko echem kura atam be bi kura tumi wa me bi ti koka be mi say we sha eti kaza jeji sum tumi we say Odo Broni edibim ada Akosua Serwaa edibim na pai dey pai ko hefa bucket na pai ana rubber na pai na dia na pai na control na pai ni pai no na pai ya de papa ade pai asase so see blood Lumba pasumdue ni last words ni say or acknowledge ye mama Akosua Serwaa say ne yere and acknowledge Odo Broni so say ne yere which means that Lumba ever no gina ka say yere no the last birthday na odi asa no frat as fast as we ne to akwa ne wa keka we na ye nsem no ne de upload ya sidi dia Odo Broni na edibim mama no so edibim Akosua Serwaa so me Akosua Serwaa edibim so atiase no kura dia na mka say Ghana ha ewi ase obi ani oye no kwafo se na Awurade Nyankopon enti nyame ni nipa ntem ginafo so atiase timi de na we so beye na na make no we ye nsem na ho de ma ma no mama ya ni nte so atiase ena mama no go broche no ba di oba ne mpana na ne we broche nya yiro ne mpana keke so nipa ne be fa ne se wake up se ni kunu so na ma oye no ho ade na so so fa ne se kunu eye mpana oye no ho ade ese nipa na fa ne se wake up e won sa wotena se na hwe de Nyankopon be achi aso emui wei aya de ase etena se
e de nyankopɔ de obi ade be ma no enkodi obi kuna che oro be ma no opa no wada that moment no obe kan sem bone di afa ne mpana no ne wo ho no ese nya no kura saa na okɔ ba bi so obeka eti ema no mama ye nya ni da ho na ye ntena se ese de nyankopɔ ma ye bo ba saa na obo me ma dodo no obi e benya no so ane de de we ya senhia kese e de ma wiasefo se obi ankodi obi kuna chi enipa no be se opa ko na buhia mu kwa nhwe mu sampa oni yire sanso obi wa kwa be ko na de de mu de ne yire ne makwa hyampa ase ubisa no so meja no no na enko mpese me wale obi ntin wade ne magu ano e me man ka no kre enti mo ma ye nya ye ho pempen suwa na nko ne yenhwe ye ho ye so enyame no ode obi ade be ma no asa